I'm going to put the cylinder on now. This is just the way I do it. The area where the gasket goes needs to be clean. No oil, no paint, no primer. That area needs to be really clean. Which I just took some lacquer thinner, went around that area. The cylinder that we're going to use is this one, and I went around with some lacquer thinner to clean that area good. I cut a gasket, and I did leave it proud around the outside edges, and I'll show you the reason for that, as I am not doing a restoration. I am doing a repair. If I was doing a restoration, I would cut the gasket as the factory gaskets were die cut. You leave the edge sticking out on a factory gasket. I'm going to put some sealer on all of this, and we'll put her together. Next project, installing the rings into the cylinder on this Maytag Model 92. This is the junkyard special engine that we're working with, and I did opt to put a new set of rings in it because the cylinder was so good. And if you're going to rebuild an engine, you do need to have rings in it. If you're going to call it rebuilt, you need to put at least new rings in it. This is definitely not a restoration, but I would like to think it was a rebuilt engine. But anyway, you see what I got them positions correctly there. And this right here is a tin can that I done cut up yonder. And I do got them there ring compressors, but they just too big, and well, they cost a lot if you're going to go buy one. I don't recommend them, but be careful if you're going to use this tin can method, because you are in danger. So you put that right there, right on yonder like that, and you put a tie strap around the top of the around the top of the tin can, and then you put another one right on yonder, and it's a homemade ring compressor, and you want to maintain your gap in your rings in the correct position while you're doing this. Don't let it turn. And these tin cans are sharp. Don't get hurt on this. But anyway, you see what I got yonder, and I'm gonna put some oil in there. Liberal amount of 30 weight non-detergent oil, and I'm going to put a couple of pieces of wood right up yonder, and a dowel there, and a dowel over there, just to get my height right. I've got the gasket affixed to the cylinder with some Permatex. It's in the correct rotation. They are new rings. The liberally amount of oil in the cylinder. You put that right on yonder, you line everything up, and you put that on there like that, and you push straight down. At this point, we have installed the rings. Cut your tie straps away, remove your dowels, remove your ring compressor. Your rings are in the bore. We're going to apply some Permatex, a fair amount, but not excessive. Just coat it good, a fair amount. There is another product that I prefer to use instead of this. It's just that I've preferred it so much that I used it up. But you see what we got done yonder? We done already glued that down yonder. You put your bolts in there. And we're going to tighten these down. And once you get them tightened down, you take a razor blade and trim away the excess gasket, and you'll have a perfect fit. But as you can see, we have just been a matter of minutes installing a set of rings. And I do hope this right here is, you know, if in your way will differ, I am sure, almost positive, that you will have a different way that you do this. Just leave a comment. And I do hope this has been a help to somebody. But you tighten this down. I ain't much on torque wrenches, but you tighten it down pretty tight. I mean, don't. And then I'm gonna come back with the blade and go right along here, just like so, and remove that gasket. And then I take some lacquer thinner and touch all of this up, get all the oil off of it, and then I am going to put a primer coat onto the cylinder before I paint it. I did use this new, it's that asbestos-free gasket material. It works pretty good. Some kind of rubberized stuff. You want this to be neat. This is not a restoration tip. This is a fixer-up. If you were restoring an engine, you would not do this.